So good knowledge, when you do Shravan, Manan, Nididhyasan, you will develop good beliefs. When your beliefs are good, I am the soul, not the body, there is a God, there is karma, your values will be good. When your values are good, your choices will be good. And when your choice is good, your future will be bright. How will you create beliefs based on knowledge? The first step is to hear or to read, like you are doing right now. When you expose yourself to good knowledge, you receive the inputs. We people are careful about what we eat, but the Vedas say you are eating through all your senses. What you hear, be careful. The knowledge that you receive, put good wisdom in yourself. And then keep that wisdom with yourself. To do that, ponder over it again and again and again. This is called Mananam. Then the knowledge will stick. There is the story I had told in past years of one Pandit who used to live in the kingdom of Raja Bhoj. Raja Bhoj was a famous Rajput king in Indian history. He was known for respecting scholars. Mahakavi Kalidas used to sit in his court. Now this Pandit in his kingdom was had a lot of knowledge. However, as time went by, he grew old and became poor. And that poverty harassed him to the extent that his intellect got corrupted. He realized he needed wealth to get his daughters married. And he said the only thing now to do is to go and steal. Where to steal from? Why not do it from the palace of Raja Bhoj? He got into the court because there were so many people around there, hustle and bustle. And he was in the courtroom when it became night. The courtiers started retiring. This Panditji went and hid behind a furniture. After an hour, he was the only person in the courtroom of the king. He said, now let me start stealing. He managed to find out where the king's treasure was. And there he saw the gold bricks. So many of them, he said, my problem is solved. He stretched out to lift one brick when something unexpected happened. The knowledge he had gained in his youth came streaming to himself. What had you read in the Garud Puran? Stealing of gold is one of the 5 Mahapap deadly sins. Doing this will result in your going to Kumbhi Pak Narak. So he said, no, I don't want to go to Kumbhi Pak Narak. I cannot steal gold. In that case, then let's steal diamonds. Diamonds are forever. So he managed to find the diamond casket. And he said, a fistful will suffice. But as he filled his fist with diamonds, again the same problem. The knowledge popped into his head. Garud Puran had said, if you steal diamonds, you will go to roar of Narak. This Garud Puran is also a fascinating scripture. It describes 29 kinds of hell, mapping them to 29 kinds of sin that would make anybody shudder. So Panditji said that stealing is not my cup of tea. He had forgotten the knowledge and he was coming there to steal. And now when he was about to engage in the act, the knowledge would come streaming to him. He said, let's get out of here. However, when he wanted to exit, he realized that there were strong guards and there was no way to get out. Now what to do? So he said, let's hide in the palace. And in the morning again, when activity will begin, I will slip out. What is the safest place to hide? It must be the king's bedroom because no patrol will pass by. He entered the king's bedroom and naturally he discovered the king sleeping on the king-size bed. So Panditji went and lay down underneath the bed. Now the king was sleeping above, Panditji was sleeping below. In the morning, a ceremony began to wake the king up. He was a king of ancient times, a lot of pomp. So the Pandits started reciting mantras, women started dancing, musicians started playing on instruments, elephants came to blow their trumpet. And Raja Sahab was gliding from Sushupti Avastha to Supna Avastha to Tandra Avastha. He started yawning, stretching himself. When suddenly a thought came to him, I am so fortunate to wake me up. These Brahmins are reciting mantras. I have got so many horses, so much of treasure. He started composing a verse about his good fortune. Cheto hara yuvataya surido nukula sadbandhava pranaya garbhagirascha bhritya valganti danti nivas taralas turanga. He's enumerating all his opulences. But on the third line, he got stuck. No fourth line would come to his mind. So again he started off Cheto hara yuvataya surido nukula. And again he got stuck. Valganti danti has nivara taralas turanga. Now Panditji also woke up. What is the king saying? And the Pandit thought, this king is rejoicing in the temporary things of the world. Doesn't he know that one day he'll have to leave it all? So the third time the king made an attempt, Panditji could not control himself. Now he was a scholar. So adding a line of poetry was like left hand's play. Involuntarily he blurted out, Sammilane nayanayor nahi kinchidasti. Fourth line, shlok complete. So the line he said was that, O king, that's all very well. But in your last moment, when you close your eyes, nothing is going to go with you. All these horses and elephants are going to remain here. That startled the king. He said, I thought I was alone in this room. And where did this voice come from? Such poignant words of wisdom. Nothing will go with you. It's as if God is speaking to me. But if God speaks, the least you expect, that He'll not speak from below the bed, He'll speak from above. It must be Akashvani coming from the sky. And this is coming from below. Is it Patalvani that has started? King said, Mamla is dangerous. He called the guards, find out where did this voice come from. Am I spooked? Panditji said, I am caught now. Before they drag me out, let me reveal myself respectably. He poked his head out. The king said, you? Maharaj, I am a scholar of your kingdom, but what to say? My poverty corrupted my knowledge. I had arrived here to steal. But every time I thought of doing it, the knowledge came streaming to myself and I could not, so I came and hid out here. The king said, you are an honest person, but the line you have joined is most amazing. Nothing will go with me. I have developed detachment. You are my guru. He rewarded him profusely. But look what a difference knowledge made. Forgetfulness of knowledge turned that man into a thief. remembrance of knowledge made him sinless. So the scriptures say, look, gather knowledge. This is called Shravanam. Contemplate over it. That is called Mananam. And number 3 is Nididhyasanam. With your intellect, make that belief, decide, yes, this is it. So good knowledge, when you do Shravan, Manan, Nididhyasan, you will develop good beliefs. When your beliefs are good, I am the soul, not the body, there is a God, there is karma, your values will be good. When your values are good, your choices will be good. And when your choice is good, your future will be bright.